Life. We all look for something, don't we? If only for an hour. Could I have an anime girlfriend? Writing, the craft of storytelling, you could say, to see how intricate or complex something could be executed. And back then, one of the major views of the functions of art was the replication of the real world. To even question if our world and the people who live in it are more than what we could write is not even worth discussing. But as the world changes, it becomes more clear why somebody would actually ask this question, or even believe the opposite. Quote-unquote introverts are very common nowadays, using this personality trait, I guess, as an excuse for their social anxiety and unwillingness to go out of their comfort zone. It's easy to stay inside, alright? Small talk isn't the most fun thing in the world. But the problem is that the stories people consume while isolated subtly shape their ideal reality. Drama is famously known as life without the boring parts. Like, how are you gonna tell me that Jeremy from school, who freaking talks about Fortnite, is a more well-written character than Eren Yaeger? He's a plebeian. Eren Yaeger, like the amount of character development and complexity arc he goes through, just like, man, if only I could,
Papa's hungry. You wouldn't be able to handle all this. You wouldn't be able to handle all this. You wouldn't be able to handle all this.
Thought you had the key card.
Fell into another one of my traps, I see. I'm immortal.
It's not going to be an unconscious process getting to know somebody. You have to leave your comfort zone and you have to let go of that fake aura you think you have. It's so easy to tell when someone's chronically online and they think there's some anime protagonist 10 steps ahead. It's no secret. So much media is tailor-made to be straightforward and ideal, requiring no thought to interact with. But I guarantee you this. If you got to know Jeremy, you'd find an almost endless amount of stories and intricacies to soak in. Think about your story, your dreams, desires, conflicts. That's replicated 7 billion times across the globe when we talk about writing. So let me go ahead and watch a streamer.
You gotta finish this era. We got 18 more days, man. How many more weeks is that? It's like less than 3 weeks.
Actually, I'm good. The thing about stories is that they're told to entertain a lot of the time. And we as humans look for entertainment. That's how Lil Bro tricked you. And when the stories are real and not bounded by a writer, it gives a very valuable sense of validity. See, I'm a UFC fan. And people hear that and they don't say it, but I imagine on some level they're thinking, oh wow, so this guy likes brutal caveman cage moron shit. And obviously this is a view people have when they don't know anything about martial arts, but even on top of that, no, I don't just watch any unarmed violence for the sake of it. The competition of MMA is what made me fall in love with it. Seeing the sport at the highest level and knowing that everything is real. But it's the fighters themselves who keep me invested. It's crazy to me to think about just how many people in the MMA space I'm invested in. So many people with their own stories and mentalities, but it's the fact that they put it all on the line for greatness that makes it so captivating. Some of the highest highs and lowest lows watching this shit, which I guess it's kind of like most sports, but it's personal because it's one person and only they can fight for what they want. Real stories, as much as I hate to say, can trump fiction because of their validity. This year, there was obviously the Kendrick versus Drake beef, and Melon literally put Meet the Grams at #1 for top 50 songs of the year, which, damn, dude. It's funny because Kendrick literally merged reality with some Disney-ass, anime villain-ass, monologue-ass song. Dear baby girl! Like, damn, man, my man really thought he was saving the world writing that shit. And he might as well have, because holy shit, people love it.
You have Drake and Kendrick Lamar, two, like, multimillionaires writing poems about each other. I don't know. I think it's a little bit cringy. What is Kendrick Lamar rapping about? You was not writing your own songs? You was not taking care of your kid. Okay, that's not interesting. Bro, just yapping, man. You haven't even looked into the real beef, bro. It goes deep, man.
The thing about skillful writing is that it simply cannot translate to a story worth telling every time. Even though God or the universe is the greatest writer ever, that does not mean that every second on earth is going to be interesting to us. But you know about relativity, guys. There is no enjoyment without boredom. Life can be harsh, but it can also be beautiful. Bye.
But now I haven't seen him play in a long time, so.
Brother, we break his computer.
Really?